Of the 8th inning here at Red Wilson Field. Sox are looking at a 2-1 deficit as Jose Trevino will lead things off for us in this bottom of the 8th inning. We have a special guest here in the booth, Erick Fedde, who started out the season for the YD Sox. He's from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, teammate of TJ White, and he was the Sox ace and then got a great opportunity to go play for Team USA, where they had a lot of success. Erick, welcome to the booth, and talk a little bit about that experience and how great of an opportunity it was for you to get that exposure and play for your country.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably the best experience I could ask for. Came as quite a surprise. Got a phone call and said, "Hey, can you be on a plane in a couple hours?" And I was like, "Yeah, for Team USA, I'll do anything." So, I got to go out there and flew into Chicago, and I actually got to start a game the next day after I showed up, and got to play with some of the best players in the country in the collegiate level. And I mean, it was just an absolute blast. A ton of travel. I mean, I felt like I was a big leaguer traveling every day, the way we were treated in clubhouses and whatnot. And I mean, it was just the best experience of my life for sure.
As Jose Trevino shot a ball out to center field, and it was a fantastic catch by Landon Curry as he crashed into the wall. He gets up. It was just a great effort. And Jose Trevino is retired with one out here in the bottom of the 8th. And Erick, is there a certain type of pride when you take the field and you look down in your chest and you have the letters USA on it?
Oh yeah, it's almost an emotional feeling, especially when you're standing on the foul line as they sing the national anthem, and you're thinking, man, I'm really representing my country. And just, I mean, it really is an emotional feeling, and just one of the proudest moments of my life.
It's just a great opportunity. And for you personally, you got a couple outings out there, and you did pretty well.
Yeah, not too bad at all. I got 2 outings. One was in Chicago against an all-star team out there, and then I got to start a game against Cuba. And, I mean, that was a great opportunity. We actually swept them. We won all 5 games, and that was the first time that's ever happened in our history. So it was pretty cool. I threw 3 innings against them, and we ended up winning that game 3-2, so it was pretty sweet.
That's awesome. And Cuba is a very good team, so that's a respectable 5 wins. It's not easy to do that. As Austin Bosfield's at the plate now with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Bosfield's 0 for 3 looking for his first hit. And since you've left YD, have you stayed in contact with some of the guys here on the team, and certainly, I'm sure, some of the pitchers, so you spent a lot of time during this summer?
Yeah, I mean, we kept in contact, especially with Jose Lopez. He was my roommate here. We lived together, and I guess we're probably, hopefully, friends for the rest of our lives. I mean, spend a great amount of time, pretty much every second together up here. So,
yeah, and summer ball, of course, is a great opportunity to meet some new guys, all from different schools and all around the country. As Bosfield swings and lifts that one foul, he's got a 1-2 count on him. And it's really a cool opportunity, especially out here on Cape Cod, where it's the best summer league in the country. You got all the best talent cropped into a little small island. You wouldn't think that the best collegiate summer league would be here on Cape Cod, but for the time that you were here, how did it live up to its reputation?
Oh, I mean, it was a wonderful experience. I mean, the players were outstanding. I mean, our team especially at YD, I was impressed with all the guys. And then, as I got to pitch here, you see you can never take a hitter off, that's for sure. I mean, you'd be surprised the guy in the 9 hole is about to hit a 400-foot home run off you if you're not careful.
Yeah, never speak truer words, because that sure is true. 1 through 9 on every single team, these guys can hit, as Bosfield strikes out for the 2nd out in the bottom of the 8th. And Brandon Downs will step to the plate, who homered back in the 2nd inning. It was a solo homer. That's the Sox' only run so far. And Erick, when you were out for playing for Team USA, and of course here when you started the summer on YD, I mean, you can't really get much more exposure to Major League scouts than you have this summer. How's that process going, and is that somewhat stressful but fun at the same time to deal with that?
Yeah, I guess it's a stressful blessing, I guess is the way to put it. I mean, you can't complain about having guys, interested in the way you play, especially in a sport like this that I love. And I mean, talking to the USA guys in Cape Cod, I guess I got a little bit of the best of both worlds. I mean, I got to experience both, and you know, can't complain about that at all. So, you know, hopefully I got my name out there and exposed, and you know, yeah, like you said, for sure a stressful process because you're just worried about always competing at the highest level.
Yeah, well, you sure did do your part this summer to get your name out there, and wish you the best. All the luck next spring as you play for UNLV, and then into the future. I'm sure that we will see your name into baseball's pastime for years to come. Erick, appreciate you joining us here in the booth, and have a good rest of your vacation here on Cape Cod, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.